Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Assistant Professor Dr. Patama Satawedin. I am the Director of the Master of Communication Arts in the Digital Marketing Communications School of Communication Arts, Bangkok University. Thank you very much indeed for having me in the 21st ICTEL 2020 International Conference on Teaching, Education, and Learning, which is held between 11 and 12 of October at Osaka, Japan. Right now, we meet up on the virtual and online conference. As a keynote speaker, what I would like to talk to you today and give you a talk, actually, I would like to share as well about my experience is actually about the digital marketing communications of future competency. What I would like to cover today is about the current situation, the digital marketing communications positions, the digital marketing communications competency, and also the skills, and the challenges in the digital marketing communication competency and also the skills. Let's start with the current situation. Well, do you agree with me with these two sentences? The digital is the solution, correctly, and the digital is everywhere. Especially and currently, we have been facing and threatened by the deadly COVID-19 pandemic. So no matter how big or small the business are, and no matter who you are, of course you are attacked by the dangers of the pandemic and outbreak. And new normal like social distancing is expected results. Actually, apart from the social distancing, is about you have to wear the mask, for the hand sanitizations and things like that. And also, the online consumptions and lifestyle is the most preferable choice among customers nowadays. And people can experience and escape from the boredom and enjoy their life, seeking for the entertainment while being quarantined and locked down by digital utility. So, altogether with the digital disruption, the deadly COVID-19 has triggered digital adaptation and flexibilities. So online teaching, as you can see on the left-hand side, and also the learnings, instructions, or even the online conference is not new anymore for not just only me myself as the instructors, and also but also for the students and the people in the educational systems as well. Right now, I have to conduct my instructions, my teaching and learning both on site and also the online in order to provide to not just only the Thai students, the students living in Thailand, but also the students who living abroad because they cannot come and enter to the to Thailand's territory or even other countries' territory because of the lockdown, the country's lockdown. Making and placing orders while delivery services companies like Grab, Lineman, and the like, and also by the global and the local e-commerce like JD.com, Shopee, the local e-commerce or the Lazada, Amazon you should familiar with, and so forth should be experienced and strengthened in terms of like the services, in terms of like the experience, in terms of like the system and so forth. User-friendly electronic and digital payment transfer and the wallet system has to be always updated. Okay, inbound and outbound tourism is limited and somehow prohibited before. Virtual tourism experience, virtual restaurant experiences, or even the virtual shopping experiences should be promoted. I've got some examples I would like to share to you. The first one is actually from the website of Tourism Authority of Thailand. That I said because of um, the lockdown. So we the tourists and even the people in the countries cannot travel around. So the Tourism Authority of Thailand has provided like the virtual tourism experiences on the website where you can experience In this case, the Ao Khung Kraben, which is one of the most important um, you know spotlight tourist attractions in Thailand, and it's located in Chantaburi. When you get into like these virtual tourism, so you can enjoy how beautiful and how natural Ao Khung Kraben in Chantaburi is. This is like 360 degrees that you can see like you are in Ao Khung Kraben. Another examples that I feel enjoy and I feel happy when when I see like the digital video and animations is provided Christian Louboutin, which is just correctly launched. I think it's such a very good idea that the Christian Louboutin have provide to kind of provide the experiences, online shopping experiences to its customers. So if you want to have look this video, you can just pop into the Instagram of the Christian Louboutins, and they provide a varieties of the digital or the interactive video on the Instagrams. So the growth in such lifestyle can be foreseen globally, of course. And further to this, comparing statistics of the ad spending in Thailand and also in the United States, okay, there is a constant increase in numbers of ad spending in both countries. But specifically in Thailand, however, a slowdown in ad spending can be recognized during the heat of the COVID-19. Moreover, from the statistic of the statistics of current statistic from Statista 2020, more investment in the online products and the services should be provided on the mobile devices because a very huge numbers of time spent on mobile devices can be foreseen. When the digital is all around us, consequently, those who specialize and expertise in digital marketing communication are highly required and also recruit. I have searched on, just basically search on Google Trend, and it's what discovered that the digital marketing communications is of course is high interest, especially during, the first phase or the first periods of the COVID-19 pandemic, which is in around, February 2020, which is, the peak period of time of, the spreading of the COVID-19. I also have searched on the Google of in extent to which the digital marketing communications related positions are required is found that on the LinkedIn website and specifically in Thailand. More than 3,000 digital marketing communications related positions are currently are being recruited by both not only local but also the global companies. So such positions include, for example, social media marketing specialist, digital marketing analyst and consultant, search and social media specialist, e-commerce digital marketing specialist, performance marketing specialist, strategic planning specialist, and marketing planning and strategy analyst, marketing and content specialist, and social media advertising and guest engagement specialists, and also and the like. So the reasons why the employees, even students, should be fulfilled and with the digital marketing communications competency and skills. The first one, the digital marketing communication can be kind of can reach specific target audience, can provide like the personalized marketing, can provide like the personalized content to a specific group of the people, a specific target group. Okay. The second one is it's easy to measure or it's measurable. Of course, you can measure from the Google Analytics, from the system of the when you post on the Facebook, the system when you post the ad on Twitter or on the Instagram, so you can check the records or the evidence from such systems. The third one, of course, is reachable. That related to the first point, is reach to the people specifically. And for example, on the Facebook, algorithm, you can, just put, or select the target that you want to reach by focusing on in terms of like the gender demographic profiles, for example, the genders, the age, okay, the range of the age, the occupations, and also in terms of like the psychological factors or what we call like the insights of the customers. So it's include like the interests, right, the preference, the lifestyle, and so forth. Okay, so it's kind of more specific than um, than using like the mass media or the traditional or the offline media. Okay, the fourth one is very quick. It's very interactive. Okay, if you want to post something, you just pop into that website, pop into that social media, and then you can post everything that you think that you want to post. Okay, and especially in the case or in the midst of a crisis, social media will be used more than traditional or the offline media, um, because it's very quick. So it means that the brands or the companies can communicate the message or the content that they want to communicate, convey to the target audience in order to make them understand, in order to correct misunderstandings among the target audience by using the social media. Okay. The fifth one is effective. Okay, I think it's related to to the measurable point, because you can see how successful or failure you are. You can see from the conversion rate. You can see from from the impression rate. You can see from the reach rate or the engagement rate. So it's very effective, and then you can predict how how successful and the failures you are, and whether or not it meet with the ROI or return on investment that you have set, or the goal, the financial goals that the brands have set. Okay. The next one is reliable, as I said, because you got like the system. Okay, in the Google Analytics or in the Facebook Analytics or whatsoever, you can check the numbers, okay, and the records, the statistic record yourself. Okay. Be not too expensive. I mean, comparing to the mass media or the traditional media, generally speaking, it much more cheaper than such kinds of the platform, and of course, it's cost effectiveness. I mean, if you compare with the ROI, if you see like the or you evaluate like the performance at the end of the campaigns, or after launching the advertisement or something like that, then you can see how cost effective it is when you use like the social media. So these are all the reasons why you should, I mean, you should equip the students and also the employees with the digital marketing communications, not just because of we are in the digital disruption, we are in the digital world, but it's very important. So from those positions, and from part of my experience, because I'm like the director of the digital marketing communication programs, so I can kind of see the competency or the skills that is very important for the students and also the employees to be fulfilled and armed with. Basically, I would like to say, and that generally speaking, that it's not about you know analytical thinking or the critical thinking skills or the management skills, or general understandings and the experience that you may find with, or you may experience with, but it needs something about like what I would like to call is strategic and also tactical or technical thinking and experience, and also the understandings. So those competency and skills that should include and should give like the trends to the employees. It involves like the customer insights. This is like the first start. before sending out or conveying the message to the target audience. Of course, you have to be able to define and understand the customers demographics and also the psychographic profiles that I mentioned previously. The demographics is important, still important, but also the digital marketing communicators needs to understand about the psychographics, including the preference, including the attitude, including the lifestyle, and so forth of the customers in order to to find out like the specific target audience, to think about like the customer persona or the personalities of the potential customers. So it's very important skills and the competency. The second one is called storytelling and content marketing strategy. Okay, it's about how you structure, how you how I mean the story, how you're gonna tell the story, and also what kinds of the techniques are you going to use, what kinds of the message, the content are you going to use. You have to think these and plan this carefully in order to reach the customers appropriately. The third one is about the strategic planning. So you have to understand about the campaign management. What is like the elements of the campaigns? What is like the mindset of developing a campaign, creating a campaign? So it's very important. And the third, the fourth, and the sixth one is kind of related, interrelated. Audience planning, channel and media planning, social media management. In order to reach the target audience appropriately, you have to think about what kinds of platform you want to use in order to reach to the target audience. Okay, there are lots of platforms, both offline and also online platform. Okay, so you have to think carefully. You have to understand the media consumptions of the target audience. You also have to understand like the natures or the characteristics of the media, both platform, about both online and also the offline platform. Okay, in order to decide the message, in order to decide the content and also the story appropriately to fit well with the target audience. The next one, analytics. So you kind of you have got like lots of the data, so you have to make an analysis on the data. It kind of include like the big data and things like that. And the challenge one is about the data visualization and professional pitching. Okay, so after you analyze the data, you are going to present publicly, but how are you going to present in terms of like the infographics or whatsoever? How are you going to present such kinds of the data? It's very important right now. Okay, and also professional pitching is also important, because I mean you have to like in the case of the digital agency, you have to compete with other agency, and how are you going to win other agency? So that skills are also important. The next one is the search marketing, the search, including the search engine optimization or SEO, the search engine marketing or SEM, and also the Google Analytics and so forth. The performance marketing is about, to evaluate the success or the failures of the campaign. There are lots of, tools and also the techniques in order to evaluate the success and failures of the campaigns or even the advertisement that you disseminate. So it's called like the performance marketing, and then the next one is marketing technology. Okay, you have to think about like, okay, what kinds of the technology or the innovation or the solutions can help and can fulfill the pain points of the customers. Okay, the technology is right now is of high interest and high demand. Okay, it can help people working. It can help like the customers giving like the service. The next one is the user experience, UX, and also the UI, the user interface design, especially that mentioned previously that the mobile devices are very important right now, because a huge growth of using the mobile devices on to do like some activities can be recognized. So it means that the applications had to be well designed. The website should be well designed and user friendly as well. So it means that the digital marketing communicators or communications person should have these kinds of the knowledge as well. Apart from that, it could be like about the website development and also about the keywords thing that could be included in the search marketing. Yeah, nevertheless, it's not easy as a piece of cake to fill the employees with the digital marketing communications competency and skills. There are lots of challenge. It's about the mindsets. Okay, it's about the money things that you have to invest to develop, and the employees with these kinds of the skill communication, digital marketing communication skills. So just currently, Detect, a mobile solutions company in Thailand, has revealed that more than half of the companies globally have been facing with a lack of digital marketing communication competencies and skills among employees. So it's time for digital investment and management to move forward in the digital age and in the digital world. These are all the references that I've used for today's talk. And thank you very much for your attention. And if you have got any questions, so please feel free to email me too. Thank you very much.